Hi, this is the Cyderbaby pod here at Call of the Wild. The rain's held off for a little bit and I'm talking to lovely Bastette.
Hello.
I saw you at Rock and Bowl 6, 8, 9, 10 months ago.
Yes.
Yes, that's pretty much where you
That was,
came to Problem.
yeah, that was the first kind of proper festival we'd done, really. It was at 4:30 on the Friday.
Yep.
And we came off stage and one of the people running Rock and Bowl went, that was really, really good. So, like, we should have been higher up, so that's really good that they said that. So they obviously really liked the set, and you've just got to go and you've got to give it your best. Doesn't matter how many people are in the audience, what time you're on stage. Like, you have to perform as if you could be performing to one person, and they've got to connect with you.
Yeah. Well, you certainly won a lot of fans there. I mean, you had EP, I think, was out at roughly the same time as well?
Yeah, the EP was actually out the following week. So we played Rock and Bowl on the 9th of September, and the 17th it was out. And we actually had a few in the merch, on the merch stand, just kind of behind, and we were like, if anybody asked, we were like, okay, but don't tell anyone. It's not out for a week, so don't post anything.
Wow. Yeah, that little nugget. Right, but bringing it up to date now, I've been playing the new Super Sonic on the radio.
Yeah.
So that came out last week.
It came out, it's very recent.
Yeah, very recently. I've seen you grow as a songwriter, I suppose. It's quite a bit different in subtle ways to what you used before. Is that intentional?
Yeah, well, I suppose with this new EP that's coming out in September, I wanted to try and make it a bit easier to play live, because one thing that I did initially is I went into the studio with a producer and went, love this sound, want this, throw it all in the pot, right, that's the song, and trying to produce it live with the layers that I'd managed to layer up. It was like, actually, you can't do this, or it makes it more difficult, and then you have to try and find ways around it. Whereas the way that I've looked at this EP is, can I do it with a band? Anything extra for the recording, great, because it adds a different dimension to it. But can I do it with a band? And how is it going to make the audience feel? Is it going to make them want to move? What's the message behind the song? Do you know what I mean? So there was a different thought process with this, like, new music that's coming out.
Okay, so you've alluded to September release date. Are we going to get a few more singles?
Yes, we are. So we've just shot a new music video, which will be out in June time.
Not too long.
Yeah, I'm excited about that one.
Good. Well, I've just witnessed your show at Call of the Wild, and I have to notice there's a few lineup changes from the previous kind of show band. What happened?
Okay, so because Bastette started off as my sort of solo project, it's my music, and I do everything behind the scenes along with my manager, and the lads wanted to go off and do their own thing. So they're going off and playing music, like Sam's into metal, so he's in a metal band that I don't think we've got anything out yet, but that's what he wanted to do. And it's a positive thing in a lot of ways, because you've got to be happy. If you're going to do music, you've got to want to do the music that is being created. And I had a sound that I've spent a long time trying to find and hone, and I wanted to stick with that. Do you know what I mean? So we've gone our separate ways. We're all on good terms. So it's all good.
Excellent. So when you pick the new musicians, or musicians, was it for a specific sound in mind?
So the musicians that are on stage with me at the moment, they're actually guests.
Right.
So I've not got permanent musicians at the moment. And I think it's going to be more of I think the band needs to form more organically, if that makes sense.
Right.
Rather than just going audition, or bang you in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've got Laurie from the Hot Dam.
Yep.
And she is great, and we actually didn't know each other before before we started working together. And my manager said, look, Laurie isn't that busy at the moment, she wants to do more, give her a ring. So I gave her a ring, really got on with her, she's a great girl, and we're having fun, so that's brilliant. And we've also got Mac from Boot Your Bandits.
Yeah.
And he's coming up, and he is so good on stage. Like, you just look at him and he's electric when he plays, and just absolutely amazing. So I'm actually really excited. This is a really positive thing for me, I think.
Yeah.
And you just meet more people as you go along the road, and eventually I'll find the right people who do gel and do want to move in the same direction. Because when you've got people, somebody wants to do pop, somebody wants to do metal, somebody wants to do R&B, for instance. Not that that was 100% the case, but it's not going to happen. You're not going to be able to create music that is aligned.
Yeah.
And as I said, because I spent a long time trying to figure out what I'm kind of thinking, you do need that. You do need people who are in tune. So I'll be interested to see what happens.
Finally, what gigs have you got coming up for people this season?
So we have Love Rocks down in Bournemouth on the 24th of June. We've got SOS Fest Manchester, Dementia Aware Birmingham, Sav Fest in Colville, Firestorm Manchester, that's a brand new festival, so any northern fans booking that one.
I'm actually going as well. So
oh, amazing! And then we'll be looking, we've got gigs scattered throughout the summer as well, but those are the festivals. And then we'll be looking at doing a tour probably around the time of release.
Okay. Thank you for your time. I shall let you get back to your evening, and that's the lovely thing with you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.